I don't know what it is about this time of the year that when it gets dark that early, that just all happiness and joy just starts slowly fading away. So today is October 31st, it is Halloween, and today is actually the first day where it is winter time, because from Saturday to Sunday, today is Sunday, we changed our time to winter time, and I feel like it's the same every year. You wonder, is it really gonna be dark at like 4 or 5 p.m? Because you just can't imagine that it's gonna be dark that early, although it happens every year. And then you complain about it being dark so early every day, pretty much, as if it wouldn't happen every year. I mean, I'm the same. It is actually now 4 p.m. It is still light outside, but the sun is going down. So it looks actually like it is like 6, 7 p.m. I'm gonna walk my dog now and see how light it's gonna be at like 4:30 or 5, because right now, honestly, I can't believe that it's gonna be dark at like 5 p.m. but today it's apparently the last warm or sunny day, and honestly we had a super nice October. It wasn't very cold, it was sunny pretty much every day. It is November 1st, and according to the weather app it's going to be cold and rainy and cloudy from tomorrow on. I actually do really enjoy rain. I love rain. Once the sun disappears, you don't know when you're gonna see her again. Is she gone for days or weeks or months? You don't know. I feel like in winter you just lose it. It really gets so depressing that you don't even know how you're getting through your day. You know what I mean? Like every day feels like such a burden and every day feels so heavy. So I'm really scared of that. Last sunny day. It is so hard for you to imagine that it gets dark at like 4 or 5 p.m. because we've been used to, you know, having long summer nights, it being light until 9 or something. I actually don't enjoy that. I actually don't like when it is light outside for that long. I feel like the best time for it to get dark is like around, I think 7 to 8 is the perfect time for it to get dark. I feel like a lot of people do struggle with it being dark that early, obviously, because it feels like it is the middle of the night at 5 p.m. That's also where seasonal depression comes in. I think we should talk about that because it is a struggle every year. It is a struggle for so many people, and at the end of the video I also want to give you some tips maybe on what I think helps me to get through this dark time of the year. I also feel like I like it until Christmas because, you know, you have fall and then you slowly put out the Christmas decoration and you have lights everywhere. It is joyful, you have something to look forward to. But then after Christmas it just gets awful. Spring, summer, fall, I feel alive. I feel like myself. I feel like I'm truly myself. But when it gets colder, when it gets darker, when it gets dark that early, I always feel like I lose, and I don't say this easily, I feel like I lose all life motivation. I don't want to do anything in the afternoon. I feel like I'm more sad throughout the day. I mean, last year it was also lockdown, so that was pretty hard as well, but still in winter I do struggle a lot with feeling empty, feeling sad, and I feel like a lot of people have that. So I want to let you know you're not alone. Definitely not alone. I feel like most people struggle with this, some more, some less. The days not only start to get shorter, it also gets colder, and the days are very gray, like there's not a lot of sunshine anymore. And now everything's fine, but I know in a couple of weeks it's just like, when is this gonna end? When is this gonna end again? And it's a long time. Winter where I live is long. And you ask yourself, will I ever feel normal again? I think my eye twitched. Now it's almost 4 p.m. and I'm about to walk my dog because it's gonna be dark in an hour, so we have to hurry pretty much. It always looks a little bit darker when you're inside, but when you're gonna walk, you're like, it's actually not that dark. Okay. So another thing that I like to do is to, I mean, obviously turn on the lights, but also I feel like when it's getting dark outside and, you know, your whole house, apartment starts to feel pretty dark and heavy, I also turn on the lights, especially if it is very, you know, cloudy outside or a rainy day or something, because I feel like if there's no light you just get so much more tired. I like to have the bright lights on when I still have to do some work or do some studying, and then later in the evening I actually like to make it cozy. So what I like to do is we have this lamp here and my dog. Why is this blue in the camera? This is purple, or you can make it orange, green. Oh my gosh, everything looks blue. But this should be purple. Why is it not showing purple? This is purple, this is blue. There's literally no difference in the camera. That's weird. Okay. And then we have this little lamp here that I also like to turn on. And we also have everywhere like these. Obviously, now everything is still decorated for fall because it's just been Halloween. I don't know when we're going to decorate, but once we've decorated for Christmas, I just do the same thing. I turn on the Christmas tree, I turn all the lights in the apartment that we have. We have a lot of Christmas lights. Even after Christmas, I just like to turn on some cozy lights because I just think it makes the mood. What I also really like to do is have some sort of candle on, and I actually love the little tea lights because I mean they don't smell like anything. Obviously they're not as good as the big candles, but I can't afford to have a big candle burning all the time and purchasing these candles because they're pretty expensive. So I like to buy tea lights because they're way cheaper and I can always have a candle burning. And I think it is not just about the smell, it's also about, I don't know, a candle makes a cozy vibe, cozy atmosphere. So I always have a candle usually when I'm studying, and I always have a candle when I'm on the couch. We also have a light here, like in our entrance area, and we have these little fake tea lights. This turns into an apartment tour actually. Another thing that I like to do also in the living room is actually, I'm not gonna do it right now because then it's gonna be distracting, but I like to turn on the TV and have something in the background because I feel like when it is dark it seems so sad and everything, and I like to have the TV on in the background, not necessarily watching anything, just putting anything on the TV. Sometimes I put on a show, sometimes I just have whatever's running on the TV right now, or I have some sort of ambience videos like, I don't know, fireplace or rain sounds, something like that, because I hate silence. I really do hate silence. Right now we have nothing going on, no washing machine, no TV, no nothing, and I really don't like it. It makes me feel uncomfortable. I highly recommend try turning on the TV, especially maybe if you live alone. If you feel lonely, turn on the TV. I swear to you, it helps just having someone talk in the background. Game changer. I love it. Something that I also really like to do once it gets colder and darker is taking a bath in the evening. I don't do this every day, but I like to do it when I had a long day, a rough day, or I just want to relax a bit. I personally don't like to do anything in the bath. I know some people like to read and stuff like that. I don't know, I pretty much chill for a few minutes, wash myself, and then, you know, okay, whatever. So I just warmed up my dinner, and honestly this is probably my favorite time of the day. Sorry, the TV is on. After a long day, it's just nice to have some dinner, watch TV, I don't know, watch your favorite show, watch YouTube, I don't know, whatever you like to do in the evening. I like to have a very relaxed evening routine. I feel like it's especially important when it gets winter and when, you know, things tend to get a little hard, to take a little extra time. Okay, so I'm in bed. As you can see, I have rain sounds on in the background and there's a lot going on in the background. But what I wanted to say is what I really like to do also, what I also really like to do as a part of my evening routine is to read before bed or do some journaling. Journaling, I need to do it more often. I really need to get better with it because I feel like every time I do it, I feel so much better just getting my thoughts out of the way. Currently I'm reading this here, so I haven't even read that many pages and I already really like it. Let's have a little chat about that. If you are aware that your whole life is controlled by your mind and that how you see the world is only your perspective and in your head, and that your mind controls everything, if you are aware of that, I feel like you are more aware than most people even are. I feel like most people don't even realize that, how powerful your mind is. It literally tells you how good or bad your day is, what you can and can't do. Like, changing your thoughts can change everything. I just like to have a good time in bed to chill, because I feel like on the couch I'm usually on my phone or watch TV, and I like to have a little bit more winding down time. And I also really like watching ASMR videos. I don't force myself to read, so if I don't want to read, I'm just watching ASMR or something relaxing and I'm a little bit on my phone. I feel like it's also very important to be easy on yourself when you are in that hard time of the year. It's already hard enough for you, you don't have to be hard on yourself. And to do what you feel like doing, it literally is about what makes you feel good. In winter, all I could do was, because I was so stressed, all I could do was be on TikTok all evening, which is really bad, but that's all I could do. And that's all that felt good for me at that time. So do what feels good for you. If you want to watch TV, watch TV. If you need the TV to fall asleep, I know people say it's bad, but if you need it, do it. If you want to take a bath every day because that keeps you going, do it. And it doesn't have to be one thing. I feel like just be nice to yourself. I mean, you should always be, but be extra nice to yourself during these hard winter months. I've rambled on for almost 6 minutes. Wow. So I'm in my study room actually. I also have, this is my new, by the way, what is it called? Light curtain. I just bought this because my old one actually didn't turn on anymore. Funny story, I bought one before this, okay? I bought it and then I had to roll out all the lights. I put it up, like I literally put it up. It was done, okay? Put it up for weeks, finally did it, plugged it in, didn't work. Had to send it back. What do you learn from that? You always test your lights before you hang them up. I mean, this seems obvious, but I was like, why would I test it? It's gonna work. I actually don't like the lighting. Oh, that's so much better. Another thing that you can do to, you know, prevent getting sad and tired from it getting dark so early is you can take supplements. I don't know if this works. I haven't tried it. I know it from other people. They take vitamin D supplements because they don't get as much sun in. Talk to your doctor, inform yourself, and maybe supplements are an option for you. Another thing that you can do is to wake up earlier in the morning, because last year I didn't do that. I was sleeping in until 9 a.m. I mean, I was also up until 1 or 2 a.m. But when you wake up at 9 a.m. it feels like the day is almost gone and it's already getting dark pretty much after you woke up. So I wake up now at 5 a.m. which is a little bit extreme, I get it, but maybe wake up at 6 a.m. Then you have a little bit darkness in the morning, but then you at least get all of the light in from the day, so you don't miss. Like when I woke up at 9 a.m. I missed out on almost more than 2 hours of daylight. I think at the end of the day we just have to accept it, know that we're not alone. A lot of people actually struggle with it getting early that dark. I always like to think how I felt in summer, and even though you forget it in winter, I know that it's going to be better one day. That's all what I like to think about. Some days are better, some days are worse, and I just like to remember that it's not gonna last forever. It's gonna be over one day, there's gonna be spring one day again. I actually like to also enjoy that it's getting dark earlier, because I think it is very cozy. I also like it, you know, there's a side that I like of it, but when it lasts for weeks and weeks and weeks it gets pretty, like now I'm like it's not that bad. But it's only been 4 days and I think I had too much coffee. I don't know what it is about it. You literally start hating your life after a few weeks. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it made you feel less alone. I hope it made you feel better about it getting dark that early. And subscribe if you want to see more videos from me, and give the video a like if you enjoyed it. And other than that, thank you so much for watching and I hope to see you in my next video. Bye!